First off, we're going to look at that start position. On the whole, not too bad at all. Chin is tucked, everything's so neutral. You could probably do with the hips a little bit higher here. So because the back is, you're sort of half squatted here in this angle, your knees, to allow you to get to the ground, have to come a little bit forward. So if this bar travels up, which it should, in a straight line, you see how it's going to have to go round your knee, which means you're going to have to pull this bar away and almost do this sort of motion on that lift, right? And then you want to take the slack out of the bar. So what do I mean by taking the slack out of the bar? I mean, I want you to push down into the ground with your feet, and then so you hear the weight stack touch the plate. So you hear that little clink, right? So if you see here how quickly the knees extend. So I think there needs to be a little bit more of a drop into the, like here. So the knees almost like extend really, really quickly. So if I try and time this right, to see here how we're nowhere near our knee, and we're already almost at a straight leg. So we want to think about, imagine it like you're trying to jump. So you're trying to push down to the ground, trying to jump. You don't jump with an immediate knee straightening, because it's going to be weird. You're going to fall forward. You also want to almost load your hips and push into the ground a bit, so you don't actually have any sort of like hip move. Your knees don't completely straighten until that bar passes your knees, and then you drive forward. So you see there, because of that, your hips are already fairly forward by the time you get to the past the knee, and we lose that hip drive as a consequence. The last thing I want to talk about is the way down. See how quick it is. Now, in a strength phase, I don't mind this too much, but when you come into a hypertrophy phase, you want to have a little bit of control through that eccentric. So I'm going to go to the first one so you can see, right? So as you come down, see here, you have to move out the way of your knees, and it's super quick. I just want you to pull back onto your hamstrings a little bit more, try and pull the bar into you a little bit, and then you only sort of like squat once the bar is past your knees. You're almost like reversing it. Keep it on your hamstrings for as long as possible.